Guys, welcome back. Imagine that you guys are managing a bakery at your locality. Okay, like you guys are an entrepreneur. If real in case you are an entrepreneur, this video is definitely going to work on your business because every day you guys are just dealing with different kind of things like customers comes in to buy cakes, breads, pastries and coffees as well, right? For each customer, what you need to do is to prepare the bill, collect the payments, and keep track of everyday sales. And you should monitor them. So, if you are going with the manual thing, like writing all those things in a paper and providing the bills like that, what will be happening? It will lead to a big chaos, and you can't even find a monthly report as well. But what if I'm introducing a good ERP system that manage each and everything at your bakery? Okay, that's what I'm going to introduce in this video because here I'm going to show you a good ERP software which is Odoo that help us to maintain each and everything inside your business. Okay, so this is the basic dashboard of Odoo, and there you can see the point of sale. So point of sale is the most important thing because we are dealing with the day-to-day customers in front of your bakery. So we need the point of sales to sell all those products in your company. So for that, I am just clicking on the point of sale, and this is the basic dashboard of the point of sale. By defaultly, Odoo will give you a section which is called bakery shop. So I'll show you how simple that you can deal with the point of sale bakery shop without getting any kind of stretch. Okay. So this is the basic session. Like this, you can find them. And by clicking on this option, you can simply open the register of your bakery. So if I'm just clicking on the option, what will be happening is like there you can see this is the wizard. So you can provide an opening control or opening note for your bakery once you guys are starting with the everyday morning. Okay. So I'm just going to open the register without providing any kind of notes. So if you want to provide anything, you can also provide them. And once you are just providing, you will get a dashboard like this. So in this interface, what are the things that you can find there? We have a lot of product that we are providing inside our bakery. Like there we have wall meal loaf, there we have tiger white loaf, butter croissant, there we have apple pie, cherry pie, and there we have sourdough loaf, something like that. So in my bakery, I'm just going to provide these whole kind of product. And if I'm just clicking on a particular product, what will be happening is here I'm just going to put that on the order line tab of my point of sale. Like here I'm just going to put that on the order line. So if a customer comes to you and if they need the sort of, what you can do, simply click on this option. And if you're going to click on multiple time, what will be happening, you can increase the product quantity, or else what you can do is simply click on this option and it will be increasing. Don't click a lot of time using your fingers to your product. No problem, you can provide the quantities as well. Okay, and if I need any other product, I can click on this option and it will be moving on to there. From the dashboards top, there you can see a lot of smart button which categorize your product like a bread, pastries, and if you need the food you can find them. If you want the drinks only, you can create them, and if you want to see the soft drinks only, you can also move on to that particular category. So inside a POS, what you can also do, categorize your product, so it will be giving you a perfect structure of the product, what you guys need and what the customer as well needs, so you don't want to get any difficulty to find a product. Okay, and from here itself you can see if I'm adding a lot of product, like if I'm adding any pastries like this, I can add them. If I need the drinks as well, I can add them. So you can add as much as the product that the customer needs. Once you guys are done with it, now you can see you guys are applying any kind of sales taxes, it will be included in your particular product. Okay, once a product creation happens, you guys are providing the taxes in there, so that particular tax will be applying here, and then you can see this is the total amount including the tax. And once the customer is not familiar, you don't want to move with the customer identification or something like that. But if you are aware about the customer and this customer is a regular one and the customer contact details is already saved in your database, what you can do is simply click on this option and you can add the customer or you can search the customer from here itself. If I'm adding the Acme Corporation, you can see for the particular customer have any kind of loyalty points or any kind of discount cards, it will be applying directly. And if you guys need to provide any notes under this order line tab before moving on to the payment, you can also provide them. Okay, by clicking on this toggle icon, you can add the customer note, you can add any kind of rewards, you can take this from a quotation or a sale order, price list, like this kind of things will be very easy. So Odoo is basically providing you all the updated or modern features in your point of sale module. And once I've just added all such kind of things, I can simply click on the payment option and there you can find these are the payment methods that I've provided for my what this bakery. So I can move with the card and customer account. So I just forgot you to configure how the payment method should be there in the POS. I'll show you that in the last of this video. So please don't skip this out. So this is the two methods that I've provided. So if I'm moving with the card, what I can do is provide it as in card and I can simply validate this. So if I'm validating this, what will be happening? It's in loading. So uh, the customer card is just there and the payment is actually done successfully. Okay, so this is the receipt, like the what are the products are there and each of the quantity products, the products prices are there, this is the total, this is the tax that is applied for the total product and everything is there, and the product payment will be deducting from the card as well. And if I want to just create a new order, what I can do is simply click on the new option and I can manage with another customer that comes in my bakery as well. So that's how you can do. And what if you want to move on to the backend? You can simply click on this backend and moving on to there, you are moving on to the backend, or you can close your register once you guys are going to check out this bakery shop. And that one more thing that I want to add is actually moving on to the settings option, you can find the the payment option. So basically inside every bakery, that's also one of the most important thing. And if I'm moving on to the where is it? Okay. Yeah. If I'm moving on to the payment section under the mobile self order or kiosk, I can find this, which means the card, customer account, and everything. And if I want to add more thing like the cash or something like that, I can also add them. Okay. So by creating a cache, I can add this is a cache and I'm going to provide that is bakery show. Once I'm done with it, I can save this manually. And if I'm moving on to the payment method of the bakery, I can find them. Okay, so the cash is basically added, and if I just created a new sale order under the point of sale, what will be happening? I can choose a payment method of cash as well. And if your bakery is fully modified and you want to introduce new kind of updates like a kiosk or self ordering, what you can find, you can see a configure option under the settings of the POS, which means mobile self orders and kiosk. And if you guys are just moving on to here and you can enable the kiosk method and the customer can simply order themselves what they needed without needing of what we can say waiter or something like that employees in your company. Okay, so you can also do that kind of feature in the point of sale. So here in this video just only provided a little bit of features that is actually we provided in the point of sale of Odoo. But if you want more such kind of things, please comment down below. I'll be very happy to do such kind of videos for you guys as well. Okay. So let me give you one more question. Like the customers that comes your bakery and purchasing all of the products that they like. Yeah. So one time the customer has left the bakery. Okay. But the bakery owner, like you, need to get out for any kind of meeting or any kind of things with the supplier. Okay. So you guys need to know how today's sales are going without calling the cashier or returning to the store. Like you want to see every details about your bakery shop without in touch with your company and without using a system, what you can do. Okay, do you have any kind of suggestions or ideas about that? Okay, let me give you a simple thing, which means if you need to do like that, we Cybrosys introduced a mobile suite for Odoo, which is Mobo. Okay, so since Mobo is connected with Odoo, the bakery owners can simply open the mobile app and instantly view today's sales, reporting like completed POS orders and other key business information from anywhere. Like what it is called as, you can simply carry your business inside your pocket wherever you guys are going. Is that interesting thing? So once you guys are using this ERP system, that is the most advantageous thing. I mean, advantage thing that I want to introduce you. Okay. So whether they, I mean, you guys are going to check how many bills have been processed or keeping an eye on the bakery daily performance, you can use Mobo. So where you will get the Mobo, you can move on to the App Store or the Play Store. You can download the Mobo from there itself, and you can use the Odoo in a small mobile interface as well. Okay, so what you need to do is, if you guys are using Odoo to your bakery business, once you guys are going to start that, you need to install, sorry, not install, download Mobo from the Play Store and App Store, and let me please get your reviews. What are the reviews like? If you have any kind of suggestions or an updates, if you need it, please comment down below. We'll be very happy to get your reviews and suggestions. Okay, so that's all about this video. I hope you'll understood. So in next videos we'll be discussing about a lot more thing. Okay, so till the next video, bye bye.